Perfect. All right. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited that you are here. My name is Kylie Rigler, and I am a red diamond here in a company called Trinont. So, we're going to be talking about an incredible company tonight. I've been a part of this space, the network marketing industry, for the past 10 years. I've been partnered with Trinont specifically for the past 4. Now, prior to my network marketing career, I was a busy hairstylist. At that point, a mom of 2. I had a 9-month-old and a 2-year-old. My husband was working 60 hours a week in a warehouse, driving a forklift. I was a hairstylist who worked nights and weekends, and I absolutely loved what I did because I love people and I love creativity, but I hated the schedule. I hated trading my time for money. And more importantly than anything, I hated that I had to leave my family in the evenings, go to work, and then come home to a household that was already in bed, already exhausted. And then we started that grind all over again the next day. Can anybody relate to that? Okay, as you guys are jumping on, please let me know where you're tuning in from. Drop it in the comments where you're tuning in from. So, like I said, I'm a wife, I'm a mama. I live in the northern Kentucky area, originally from Indiana. I was a Hoosier. I went to IU, but I did drop out. Okay. I absolutely dropped out. So I'm here to tell you about an industry that can change the life of even a college dropout. And so we're going to get right on into it. Like I said, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you are a guest, tag the person who invited you on, and we will make this recording available to your friends and family because I truly do believe tonight that you are going to hear so many powerful stories that you won't be able to help yourself, but to share these with other people. And that's where I was 4 years ago when I listened to the opportunity presentation that was Trinont for the very first time. I was mind blown. You guys, I knew that these products, this opportunity had the potential and they were in the position to completely transform my life and my family's life as well. And so, as I mentioned, been in the industry for 10 years and I've had a whirlwind career. So within my first year and a half, I was able to retire as a hairdresser. Within my first 4 years, I gave my husband a temporary retirement. Let's just say he was a stay-at-home dad for the most important years of our kids' lives until he got too bored because they were off to school and he went back to work at that point. But how many husbands do you know that would love to be there for donuts with daddy and more of the daddy-daughter dances? And he was able to truly experience it all because of what this industry provided for us. And so we're going to get right into it. The name of our company is called Trinont. And Trinont is a French word that actually means change life. And we are doing that absolutely rapidly. We're on a mission to transform 1 billion lives for good in our first 30 years of business. And so our founders started this company in 2013 with a wealth education foundation. In 2017, we implemented our health and wellness products. In 2018, we introduced a best-in-class CBD, unlike anything that was on the market, as this hemp revolution was completely taking over the United States. 2020, we announced our scientific advisory board, and ongoing, you guys, we are new and improved every single day. And I'm so excited for the momentum that we are creating in this crazy economy where many companies are falling backwards. We are propelling forward thanks to the vision and the hope within our founders' mission here. And so we have a solid foundation, as I mentioned, founded in 2013, and we bring about innovative solutions in both the health and the wealth space. In 2024, when you look at health and wellness trends, semaglutide is #1 right now. You guys, I can't even believe that we're really at the end of 2024. But this has been trending all year long. Would you guys agree? I always say you've been living under a rock if you don't know what this is by now. Now, the first couple of times I heard this, I really didn't know. I had seen some commercials when I would sit down and watch TV, and I was seeing some things around weight loss, but little did I know just how in demand this would be. We're also seeing intermittent fasting, sleep recovery, hydration hacking, CBD in the mainstream, and simple skincare routines. In fact, my 11-year-old daughter is all about her skincare. I'm like, sister, take care of it right now because you don't want to make the mistakes I made. Now I'm 40 years old, and trust me, I wish I would have been taking care of my skin sooner, but we can always reverse the effects, right? And so 46 to 50% of consumers are actually looking for products that Trinont addresses, which is huge when it comes to timing and business, and also exactly having that consumer that needs what we offer. So we bring about solutions in energy and vitality, weight management, total wellness, beauty, and in fitness. And so when you think about products that everybody wants and needs, I need you to understand what makes Trinont the best, what makes us different. So our products are based on raw, whole food, whole plant supplements. We also do have animal-based product from our collagen. We have a liquid type 1 hydrolyzed collagen coming from bovine, incredible for the joints and the muscle mass, but everything else in our line comes from raw whole foods. We have proprietary formulas, third-party validation, CGMP independent testing, and tens and thousands of success stories by people using and loving these products every single day. And so that is my favorite part. When you think about people using our products, people consuming them, we are a word of mouth business. And so I don't know about you, but I don't really listen to commercials anymore. I mean, I mentioned once in a while, I'll sit down and I'll see one pop on the screen. But for the most part, what are we purchasing today? I'm purchasing the things that my friends and my family members are recommending to me. And that's exactly how we have built our business to over 100 million per year in sales just through that word of mouth advertising. We are also dedicated to continually improving our products. We have a transparency promise in place so you can trust we're cruelty-free, gluten-free, vegetarian-friendly, and GMO-free. Our Trinont Scientific Advisory Board, as I mentioned, introduced just a few short years ago. They are cutting edge with what products we are bringing to market. So the first one that I want to talk to you about is one of my personal favorites. This was actually the product that stopped me and my husband in our tracks. Now, I mentioned I've been in the industry for 10 years. Now, I came as a hairstylist who was only making about $30,000 a year. So I was working nights and weekends. I was home with my kids during the day. My husband was working. He was the breadwinner in our household. But I will tell you, number one, going back to those hairstylist days, I had some major gut health issues. I remember way too many times of having to call into work and not getting paid for the times I would call into work. I had an undiagnosed issue at the time, but I just assumed everybody had issues like I did. And I also had severe eczema. So washing people's hair every day, I would literally walk through the door at night. I couldn't give my kids a bath. I couldn't even stand the thought of touching water again. That's how much my hands would crack and they would bleed, especially in the winter. I have not had that issue for 4 entire years since introducing Enrich into my routine. So this is a powerful digestive enzyme. It's a stabilized and probiotic that's going to optimize your digestion, increase nutrient absorption, and help you feel comfortable after your meals. Now, in this demonstration, I want you to pay attention. You're going to have to watch your screen for a minute, you guys, because this was the one that caused me to leave my first company. Now, I need you to understand, if a product can cause somebody like me to go, wait, I'm all ears. Like, I need to pay attention to what it is that Trinont's doing over there. So at this point in time, when I watched this demonstration, I was leading a team of over 50,000 men and women across the globe. I was making a multiple 6-figure income, had earned over 7 figures in that first company, had retired my husband. And so the idea of making a shift was one of the scariest things I had ever dreamt about. In fact, I was that person that said, there's no way I will ever leave this until I saw this demonstration. Now, I know that sounds really dramatic to you, but here's what I know. Makeup is fun, and maybe we could argue that it might change somebody's life. I mean, sometimes when I put on makeup, I feel like a little bit of a life change, but this was something that was transforming people's lives and the quality of their lives. So pay attention to this demo, you guys. So this is a pudding cup. So the pudding cup represents anything that you're eating, cooked or processed. We're entering Thanksgiving, holiday season. We're going to be eating way too much sugar, way too many carbohydrates, all the fats, right? So we're taking these 2 digestive enzymes and we're going to stir them right here into this pudding cup. Now, as we stir this around, this pudding represents those cooked and processed foods. Now, simple way that you can go with me here, McDonald's cheeseburger, right? Very processed. A banana, not so much. A banana breaks down. Do you see this pudding? Now we've got our very processed pudding breaking down, okay? Banana breaks down on its own, cheeseburger, not so much. Look at how it's completely liquefied as we drop it into this glass. Do you even understand what this is going to do inside of your system? Okay, if you've personally been affected in any way by our enriched digestive enzyme, go ahead and drop that in the comments. One of my hands down favorite best-selling products, cannot live without it. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you, gosh, you're going to think that I'm faking here. Like, I'm going to tell you that everything's my favorite, but I really can't get enough of this one either. So again, I go back to my former life, you guys. I was crashing in the afternoon, caffeinated like you would not believe. I could not get enough caffeine. I would go to Dunkin' Donuts. I would go to Starbucks sometimes twice a day. It felt like they should know my order. Okay. Anybody else? Please tell me I'm not alone. This time of the year, oh my goodness, I was there all the time. So Mojo is a nootropic energy drink that has completely changed my routine and thousands of other people. This is going to boost your energy, improve your mood, promote healthier weight loss by curbing your appetite. I was just on the phone with my friend Janet. I was like, crap, I didn't eat dinner today. I'm like, dang it. Like sometimes these things happen, you guys. It's kind of wild. Now, I don't recommend that, have your square meals every day. It's a good thing to do. But sometimes I just forget because these things truly do curb my appetite. But here's the kicker. It also improves your mood. It's nootropic, meaning it boosts the serotonin level in your brain and releases that happy, feel good, happy hormone. Okay. So I start my day with the coffee. Some of y'all start it with chocolate, and I love you anyway, but I'm a coffee girl through and through. We also have Zest, which is a nootropic lemonade. So same benefits, just a completely different flavor profile, but you get to pick your cup of happy. This one happens to be my favorite. I've been drinking it every morning for 4 entire years. Now, we're going to move on to Soothe. Now, this one is a bit controversial. I guess you could say not really. I mean, if you know anything about CBD, you understand the differences from, another well-known, now much more legalized friend of ours, right? But here's what you're going to get with Soothe. Healed without the high. That's the kicker, right? You're not going to have that woo feeling. You're not going to be out of your mind at all. It is 0.3% THC, so cannot get you high. Majority of everyone I've ever talked to, even taking drug tests, right? They work professional jobs. They can take this product just fine. No harmful side effects. Now, here's what makes our CBD whole flower fluid different. It's all about the absorption. A typical CBD product, you could Google this right now, you're only going to absorb about 6 to 10%. With ours, you're going to absorb 90%. So we're talking 500% more nutraceutical per dose. So this is great for so many things. I didn't even know this until I knew this, that our body actually holds an endocannabinoid system. Our body looks for and craves CBD. And so with our extraction process, we don't use heat, butane, or chemicals. So we get a very clean extraction. And this little brown bottle right here, one ingredient, CBD whole flower fluid. That's it. Cold press method, we get the purest form of that plant. We also have the spray, but I'm telling you right now, seeing is believing. And I'm going to show you another demonstration that blew my mind. And I just show this to so many people, you guys. So CBD oil, as I mentioned, very low absorption. And the reason is because our bodies are made up of mostly water. So we all know that oil and water don't mix. So check this out as we drop this CBD oil into the glass of water, which represents our body. It's just going to float right there on the surface. That's it. That's all that's going to happen, right? And now we're going to take our whole flower fluid. And here's the other thing you need to understand. This is key when you purchase this product. You need 2 drops. Do you see the 2 drops as they drop in this glass of water? You guys, I am mind blown. It completely dissolves into this glass of water. That's why we're able to deliver at such a potent, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. I just lost my train of thought. Apparently I need some CBD right now too. Okay, so I'm letting you know this is a wild product, but you can see for yourself just how much more absorption you get with this product. Now, just to help you understand how powerful this is, I've invited my friend Courtney on the line. And Courtney is a registered nurse. Let me see if I can find her. Let me unspotlight myself here. And Courtney, I see you. Oh my gosh, can you unmute and just share? This is what I love, that she's a nurse and taking this product, because that is a question I get a lot. Oh my gosh, what if I have to take a drug test? Am I going to be okay? So I'll just let her talk. But Courtney, can you come on, share a little of who you are, what you've experienced with our CBD fluid?
Hey y'all, yes, I am a trauma nurse at UC. I myself was a trauma patient almost 8 years ago. I was in a terrible car accident where I was considered a fatality. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, and through all of that, you can imagine there was a ton of mental just toll hardship on my life. And I was prescribed a lot of anxiety and depression medications that actually made my symptoms much worse. And I had to take a step back and go, okay, like I have to find some help here because this is getting scary. I had a very young child and I was worried about what our future was going to look like. And I was introduced to Soothe, which has completely, by the grace of God, literally saved my life because the thoughts that I was having was just not myself, insane. And I'm here today. I am a mother of two children and I take drug tests. I've passed all of them. My husband takes a DOT physical, passes all of his drug tests, and our entire family uses Soothe.
Oh my gosh, girl, I love you so much. You guys, the before pictures of what she was experiencing will just rock your world. Like, I remember, Courtney, the first time we met, I was like, wait, what? Like, were you completely unconscious when you were found on that scene?
I had a Glasgow coma score of 3, which is completely brain dead. I had subdural hematoma, so they had to cut the right side of my head off and clean my brain out, broke all my facial bones, broke my neck, dissected both carotids, punctured both lungs. I've got rods in my legs and my shoulders. And that comes also with a lot of pain, which Soothe also helps. I take zero pain medicine. I didn't take any pain medicine at all through that entire experience.
Oh my gosh, girl. Thank you so much. We're so glad that you lived to tell this story and now we get to be friends. I love you so much, girl. Your testimony is so powerful. Thank you so much for sharing it. All right, you guys, here's the deal. A lot of people just truly don't understand the benefits of CBD fluid. And so to think about, many of us are out here. I mean, anxiety and depression are at an all-time high. I remember during the pandemic, if you had the sniffles, they were asking if you were having suicidal thoughts. This is very common in our society right now. And there's nothing wrong. There's a time and a place for a prescription, but unfortunately, with many of those popular prescriptions, they come with very harmful side effects. So I just need you to understand there are options for you that don't come with those side effects. So thank you so much for sharing. All right, you guys, we're going to move on to the next product. So coming from the salon world, this one is also one of my favorites because I will tell you the amount of people working behind the chair for 10 years that would tell me their hair was flat, their hair was lifeless, they were losing hair, their skin, their nails, also joints, muscle aches. So Glow is one of our best selling products. It's an advanced type 1 hydrolyzed liquid collagen. It's antioxidant support. It fortifies your hair, skin, and nails. But more importantly, well, I don't know, they're both really important, but this is a big one. It's the joint health and the muscle mass. And so I have another nurse. It's like nurses' night. I don't know. I don't even plan it that way. But Haley, I think she's at Chick-fil-A babysitting right now. I don't know for sure. But Haley, can you unmute and come on and share your collagen story? See where you are. There you are. Oh, you're muted. I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Am I unmuted now?
Perfect. You're a good girl.
No, I'm not at Chick-fil-A. We made it home really quick.
Okay.
But I did just get out of the gym, so you guys have to forgive me. As Kylie said, collagen is one of my favorite, but I'm going to tell you who I am. My name is Haley Baldwin. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 20 years, and I have 4 children. I was not familiar with anything other than pharmaceuticals up until about a year ago. I was not, when you work in the nursing field, you know, all your meds, but as far as the things that we could do outside of that, I wasn't real familiar with that. I have 4 children, and my youngest is 8, my oldest is 26. So about maybe 2 years ago, after I got COVID, I noticed that I had a bald spot in the back of my head. It was right here. And I'll take my hair down and show you how much hair I have in a minute. But I had a big bald spot in the back of my hair, and I kept watching a girl and seeing that she was using collagen for it. It took me a little while to get on board. Probably watched her for about a year before I said, okay, let's do this. Let me try it. And so she did ask me when I started it. She was like, well, you give it at least 30 days. And I was like, well, you know, I'm a nurse. I realize it takes a lot longer than that. I'll give it 60 days. So I got my product. And this is the amazing part, because I came into it for hair growth. But not only did I get hair growth and better skin, about 15 days in, I realized that my joint pain was gone. I had been getting out of the bed in the mornings, could barely put my right foot on the floor. It would cramp up so bad it would burn. I had plantar fasciitis. I also had a torn meniscus in my left knee. So I can remember thinking, I am 45 years old and God wants me to go another 40 years. I just don't know if I can do that or not. And just being in so much pain. But after, like I said, about 15 days, that's when I realized. I woke up one morning and I was like, where's my pain at? I had had a car wreck when I was younger, and I've had shoulder pain in this right shoulder since then. One day I just noticed it was gone. I had lived with it forever and just woke up and realized it was gone. So for me, the collagen is more about the pain relief that I have received. I did not think, I knew that I never wanted to be on pain medications. I had done pain meds after I had my C-section with my son, and that was definitely not for me. So I was just living day in, day out with this pain, not realizing that there were other alternatives. But in the long run, this did what it was supposed to my hair. This is all my hair, and you can see how thick it is. So it has multiple benefits, and you know, it's a great product. I can't say enough about it.
Oh my gosh, girl, your hair is so thick.
It is, and I literally would walk through my house and would pick hair up between my toes, all over my socks. I was just losing it at such an abundant rate. Now I can go in the shower and I hardly have any hair in the shower, but I've always had really thick hair, and my ponytail went down to like this. Like it wasn't even the size of a dime, barely. And now I'm probably a half dollar now again. So
Oh my gosh, I love
yeah,
it so
so it's
Thank you
amazing.
so much for sharing
Yeah.
your story, girl. All right, we are so excited for you. All right, you guys, now we're going to move on to our last product of the night. Now, we have a huge product portfolio. We just don't have time to get into every single thing. But I want to talk to you about our current star of the show. It is so hard for me because all of our products are absolutely incredible. But, you know, there's trends. And like I said, semaglutides are everywhere. People are always looking for ways to boost that GLP-1. But as we've mentioned, as you've heard it a lot tonight, people are wanting to get away from the side effects, right? And so they want a natural solution to a well-known problem. And so we're going to get into our current best-selling, award-winning product, which is our Daily Health System. And so the Daily Health System just launched this past year. Actually, 1 year ago, we launched the first piece of this system, which is a product called Transform. Now, this had never been done before. First of its kind. It is a sugar transforming enzyme. Okay. And then we launched the sister product, which is the metabolic formula, which is called Activate. Okay. So together, Activate ignites your fat burn, controls cravings and overeating, improves body composition. This is a big one. You know what? This is the thing. You ever met somebody and they look so good, and then they tell you how much they weigh and you're surprised. You're like, oh, that's more than I would have thought, because they're muscular, they're toned, they're defined. And then I don't know about you, but this was me. Back in the day in high school, I was skinny fat. Anybody know what skinny fat is? So I weighed like 115 pounds, but it was probably like majority of my body was made of fat. It was just, I wasn't healthy. I wasn't toned. I wasn't eating right. I was going to McDonald's for like multiple meals. So in high school, I was not healthy. I just thought being skinny was the way it was supposed to be. So metabolic health is so key. It's so important. Now, Transform, when we launched this product, this sugar transforming enzyme that actually has the ability to take your carbohydrates and your sugars and turn them into fiber in your digestive tract, which means it's going to regulate your blood sugar. When we launched this product, the first 2 hours, we did 1.2 million in sales. We broke the internet, broke the website, ran out of everything. It was wild and crazy. Our company grew in that season by 300%. So in the economy that we have been in over the past several years, I would say, we were actually seeing a spike in sales volume. And so we are so excited about this system. I've never seen anything quite like it. As I mentioned, completely natural, no harmful side effects. It helps stabilize your blood sugar, overall health, digestion, bowel regularity, inflammation, focus, mood, all natural ingredients, better sleep. So healthy weight loss, brain fog reduced, and of course, curbing those cravings. So think about how often throughout the day you're thinking about food. Okay, I think this time of the year we probably think about it a little bit more frequently than we should. We just had a birthday party this weekend for my son. He just turned 1. And unfortunately, 1-year-olds don't eat all the cake. The adults do. And so I know all too well how much we all needed Transform at that party. You guys, it has become my party favorite. In fact, we have a few people on the Zoom tonight that are here because they were at a party we had where we were handing out Transform and they fell in love with it, right? And so we have our Transform product, reduces those glucose spikes, regulates the blood sugar, and then Activate, which is all about that metabolic support, increasing naturally your GLP-1 hormone and ramping up your AMPK, which boosts cellular energy, activates glucose and fatty acid uptake and oxidation. And so we're going to pause there for our last testimony of our products. And one of my personal favorites, you guys, I can't get enough of this lady. She has become one of my closest friends. Her complete transformation this past year is nothing short of incredible and inspiring. She's just one fantastic human, incredible leader in our organization, but she's also half of what she was last year. So I'm gonna let you hear, I'll let you hear her story from her. Janet, can you unmute and take it away, girl?
Hey, everybody. My name is Janet Ayala, and I am not a nurse. I came from the criminal investigations background, and I was eating emotions away. I was, not in the greatest space health-wise. Before I joined this company, I was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. My mother had passed away of complications of diabetes when I was 5 years old. So the word alone scared me to death. And when the doctor diagnosed me as such, it freaked me out. To the point where I was I literally was bawling my eyes out. And those of people who do know me, I am not a crier. So I freaked out. And I just said, I got to get a hold of this. I got to figure out what's going on. I joined our company here, and shortly after, we launched the Transform and Activate that Kylie was just talking about, which is our DHS system. And when I tell you it completely changed my life, it did. I was having sugar spikes going way up high and dropping way down low. I was feeling sluggish. I was doing all the things. Had the hanger, the whole bit. I was the perfect example of the Snickers commercial. Y'all know what that is. So that was me. And my family knew it, and they would look at me and they were like, you need to eat right now. And I was like, I'm not hungry. I would do all those things. But in comes Daily Health System, completely changed my life. And I drink the Activate, I take the Transform before my meals, and I am now down, and we are not a weight loss company, and this is not a weight loss product, but I am down 88 plus pounds. And it has been the most incredible feeling that I have ever felt. I feel great. It is literally changing people's lives right in front of our eyes. And it is absolutely fun to watch people do it, and the way you feel is just incredible.
Oh my gosh, girl. I love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I love that, even what you mentioned about we're not a weight loss company. You know, interestingly enough, 4 years ago when I was looking at Trinont, I was like, well, what about the weight loss products? And I couldn't quite get it through my brain that when you just get your body right, when we're always chasing that next weight loss fad. But the thing about these products is people stay on them. You guys, we're talking, I've been on these products for 4 years. It is overall life improvement. I've done weight loss things. I've tried the shakes. I've done the different, diets, and 30, 60, 90 days, I'm kind of done with it, right? Like we're going to bounce back to what we normally do. And that's what I absolutely love about these products is they allow you to live your life, but live to the fullest. And that is so, so powerful. So now we're going to talk to you about how this could impact not just you, but people that you know. So we are a network marketing company. Like I said, word of mouth advertisement is our number one. We don't pay celebrities to endorse our products. We don't have billboards when you drive down the interstate. And we absolutely do not have commercials. This is our version of the infomercial right here. But I can tell you that we love to pay our partners. And what that looks like is if you were listening to this information tonight and you just thought of even one name that popped into your head. I don't know about you. The first time I heard it, I was thinking of all kinds of names. I mean, my whole family is riddled with digestive issues, mental health issues. Like, let's be real here. I think we all have, that relative for sure, at least a few of them, right? And so I knew so many people that could benefit from this. And so I'm going to talk to you about what it would look like if you were to choose to partner with us. Now, I will say we have a very limited time free Black Friday promotion going on right now where it actually is free to enroll with our popular builder pack. And I'll talk to you a little bit more what that looks like. We don't do this very often. It only comes around maybe once or twice a year, but I'm so excited that it's here. So we're going to talk to you about how you can benefit from partnering with us. Now, if you're planning on using the product anyway, when you partner with us, you do get a discount on your product purchases. So you're going to have a website that you can order from, a website that your friends and family can order from, and Trinont will drop ship to them. There is no need for you to carry inventory or have your own little mini warehouse in the garage. We also have a customer loyalty program, a 30-day empty bottle guarantee. So if your customers don't absolutely love the results that they're seeing, they can contact support and get a refund. And then, of course, monthly promotions and product education. You're going to earn $7 or $10 on every single product sold. This is paid out weekly. You're going to earn a $25 to $100 launch bonus each time that you have somebody partner with you. So on our enrollment packs and on our customer purchases, we get paid on every single effort. Now, I want to introduce you to our last guest of the evening, Brian and her husband, John. I always say Brian because, us girls, we just talk more than the guys do. I'm sorry, John, I love you too, okay? I always lead with the last person I talked with, but this couple came rocking and rolling into Trinont just a couple of short months ago. They have already had an incredible amount of success. Also not nurses. So y'all, can you come on and unmute your line and share with everyone what this Trinont business model. Now, Brian, where'd John go? Did he disappear on us?
He did. He did. He just stepped out for a little bit to go get his dinner.
I know you came in because, did I mute you? No, wait. Are we good?
About there.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Now I know you came in because of collagen as well. You had a crazy collagen testimony. So you want to just share a little bit about what you experienced, why you jumped in, and the success that y'all have had in just a short amount of time.
Well, we quickly fell in love with the products. And so I was just kind of talking to my husband one day and I was like, they have this thing called double dipping for couples and maybe we could do this together. And I have been in other companies before and they don't allow that, So whenever I heard about double dipping for like he and I can join under his team. And so that's like a no-brainer for couples. If you are part of a couple, I highly suggest to do that. But we just started getting really excited about the products because we felt so great on them. We started sharing with our friends and family, started posting and saying things on Facebook about it. And people were really interested in it. And within the first 30 days, we were able to rank up to Jade. And this is also something I had never heard of in another company. When you reach Jade, the first rank, you get a Jeep stipend. So in most companies, it's the top that gets, the vehicles and everything, but not Trinot. And I was determined to get that Jeep, and we did. We've already got our Jeep, and we were so excited about it. It's so pretty, and we love it. But we also just have, I mean, you get bonuses, and you get your commissions, and you get just like they pay you to work your business. You do have to put in the work, but it does pay off. We've been able to pay for Christmas. That was kind of a stressful time. It's always stressful at Christmas time. But also the other day, we had just gotten a bonus hit our account. And 2 days later, our dishwasher went out. And I was like, well, let's go get a dishwasher. And we just kind of giggled because we were like, 3 months ago, we would have been like, we need to figure out how to pay for Christmas and get a dishwasher. But we were like, let's just go pick out a dishwasher. It was just so nice.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And you're so humble, girl, because you're not just Jade. Now, can you talk a little bit about what else you've experienced? Because it didn't stop there.
Yes. So in the past 60 days, we've ranked to Pearl. And with that came bonuses. And oh my gosh, we're just so grateful and thankful. I'm a teacher. And let's be honest, I don't do this for the fortune, right? So this has been like, we have been beyond grateful for Trinot. On top of the fact that we feel fantastic, we're also making money on it and helping other people to feel better too. I mean, I get people reaching out to me almost every single day saying, oh my gosh, I feel great. I need my mojo every morning. I have so much energy. I'm losing weight. It just feels nice to have other people feel good too.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. We're so excited for you and John. You guys are incredible, and I know it's just the beginning for you. And this is what I need y'all to understand is they do this along their busy lives, alongside their busy lives, raising children, working full time. This is a plug and play system. And one of the things you also said, Brian, is now you're getting customers reaching out to you all the time and saying, oh my gosh, I feel great. I feel great. So when you're starting in this industry for the first time, I know it can be kind of intimidating thinking, okay, I got to reach out. I got to start talking to people. I'm going to get customers. What if I don't get customers? Everybody has that fear of failure, right? But here is what I need y'all to understand is we have a system in place, a testimony group that has 150,000 people in it. And so it's less about, I've got to go get a sale and more about who do I know that could benefit from these products and how can I serve them by offering them a solution. And what that looks like is, hey, Brian, I know that you've been struggling with this thing and there's this collagen that I think could really help you. And if you're open to checking it out, there's this testimony group I'm going to invite you to, and you can see what people are saying about it. Do you see how low key, low pressure that is, right? And have you used that testimony group to get a lot of customers? How have you had success with that?
Oh, I send people to the Ripple Effect all the time. And when they get their eyes on it and they see all of the people that are having success with the products, then they're like, oh, okay, well, I mean, if all these people can do it, maybe it'll work for me. And you would be surprised how many things I tell them all the time. Go up and search in that little search bar for either a product or an issue that you're dealing with, because you're going to find testimonials about it. I mean, there's all kinds of things that these products help people with. It blows my mind.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. So you guys, there are done for you systems. There's wording for you to use. You've got your website. We've got an app with the tools for you to be able to share a cart, whatever it is that you need to share. It truly is set up for your success. So as Brian mentioned, they ranked to Jade in their first month, Pearl in their second month. So 3 ranks right there. They've gotten bonuses along the way. But what I want you to see that really separates Trinont from the rest. And I just realized this is the old chart. We don't have the in-between ranks here. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to tell you, it just got juicier. Okay, so we've got guaranteed base pay at each rank. So you can see 600 at Jade, 750 Opal, 1,000 at Pearl, Ruby is 2,000, Sapphire 5,000, Emerald 9,000, 17,000, 28,000, 60,000. This is per month. Now, the thing that separates Trinont from a lot of companies out there is we do what we call guaranteed base pay, meaning this green bar represents where you start. So when you hit that rank, you get paid that amount and then everything else. So your customers, your associate enrollments, bonuses along the way, that's just extra. It's icing on the cake. And so we have recently introduced just this month in between ranks. So now when you go in between Pearl volume requirement and Ruby, we're going to pay you for that as well. So there's an in between level there, in between Ruby and Sapphire, Sapphire and Emerald. So maybe you're just really, really close to that next rank, but you didn't quite hit it. We don't want to penalize you. We want to pay you more for that effort. And so truly, it is the most lucrative, aggressive compensation plan I have ever seen. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I'm telling you right now, we love seeing people win. We also offer incentive trips for you to earn. There's lots of opportunities for you to be paid on your effort. Now, we also just introduced a brand new bonus structure called the 6 and 2. When you help 6 new customers order from your website and 2 business partners enroll, and you rank up to Jade, now we're going to get you a bonus for the 6 and 2, but I want to show you what happens when you also rank to Jade. So at Jade, the retail bonus there is $250. Sorry, no, the retail bonus on the customers that I'm referring to is $250. The launch bonus from bringing in your 2 business partners is $100. The 6 and 2 bonus pays you out $400. And then you're also going to get your Jade bonus of $250, an extra $350 if you go get your Jeep. So you can see that's $1,000 right there just from helping 6 new people get started on our products and 2 business partners who say, yeah, I don't just like these products. I love this. I'm ready to get rocking with you. There's also builder bonuses that you can come in and secure your first 30 days, 90 days, 150 days, up to 270 days, $19,000 in bonuses within your first year that you can scoop up all along the way. And we are so, so excited to help you get every single one of them. And so the next step is really just simply to choose your enrollment path and get started. As I mentioned, trips of a lifetime. I'm really struggling right now. I'm just going to let y'all know, you're going to feel real sorry for me, but I can't get my clock right because we were in Thailand for 10 days. We just got back not even a week ago. And my husband can't even sleep, y'all. Like, he'd fall asleep on the couch. He can't sleep during the night because we were on the complete opposite side of the world. Trinont paid for our dream trip, you guys. We got to swim with elephants. We got to bathe them in mud. It was the coolest experience of my life. We have been all over the globe. Actually, I think we've been to no, I haven't been to the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I take it back. But I know I'm in that picture in the middle. I know I was on that mountain in Santorini. We just got back from Thailand. We've been to Mexico multiple times. We've been to Italy. Truly bucket list destinations that I never would have been able to experience as a hairstylist. Not only did I never get a paid vacation, we couldn't afford it. We absolutely couldn't afford it. This industry has completely transformed our lives, and we would love to help you do the same. So our system is simple to share. You just have to jump in and get started. So you can choose our starter bundle. It's $299. You get our daily health system with enriched, amazing products, or you can get, which is the best deal right now, it's typically $499 for our builder bundle. However, right now we are waiving that $99 fee, so it's $399. But we're also throwing in our medical grade type 1 hydrolyzed glow liquid collagen for free. You can pick another collagen, but that's the one I would go with. I'm just letting you know. And you can get all of that for just $399. So enrollment is free. You're going to get the product anyway. With this system, with this pack, you're also going to get our new Glow M collagen, which is a marine collagen. I highly recommend mixing that with your Activate drink. It'll change your life, y'all. It tastes so good. You're going to get Zect, Mojo, Enrich, the Daily Health System, and Quench, which is our electrolyte drink. And so we love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My instruction to you is just simply get back with the person who invited you on tonight or who shared this information with you, and he or she can get you started on the best bundle for your life and your budget. And we will see you guys soon. See you at the top. Have a good night. Bye-bye.